What up, Raider Nation? Welcome back to the Las Vegas Raiders franchise on Madden 20. We have reached the playoffs, which we are not a part of. As you can see, we finished the season 5-11 and on an 8-game losing streak to end the season. If we had our first round pick, we would have the number 7 pick right now. Our streak matches the Giants streak. They lost their last 8 too. This year has been rough, man. It was a rough one for our Raiders, and I kind of blame there's a couple things that I blame, man. Our offensive line wasn't that great, even though I spent a lot of money to get Joe Thuney, and then our defensive line was awful. We are creating no pressure whatsoever from our defensive line. And another problem we had was at quarterback. Derek Carr finished the season with 4,026 yards passing. He completed 60% of his balls, 30 touchdowns, 30 interceptions, man. A lot of overthrows, a lot of just bad reads. Now, you know, some of that is on me because I do control the quarterback, but, man, some of those throws, I'm just like, yo, what, like, overthrows by, like, yards. You know, in the comment section, everybody's saying the same thing. You got to get a new quarterback, But he's under a gross contract, man. He's got 2 years left on his deal. Next year, he's making $22.1 million. And then his final year, he's making $20.8. It's going to be hard to offload that right now. We will look to see if we can trade him. But the problem is, I'm not sure if there's another quarterback that's going to be in free agency that we can replace him with. On the ground, Josh Jacobs led the way, 216 carries for 979 yards and 5 touchdowns. He did fumble the ball 3 times this year. He only played in 11 games this season, and it's becoming a concern of mine that he can't stay healthy. If you remember his rookie season, he missed some time. This season, he missed some time. Luckily, we do have a solid backup in Jalen Richard, 121 carries, 438, 2 touchdowns. But, you know, for Jacobs to be our star, for the person we're building this offense around, he's got to stay healthy. He's got to stay on the field. Shout out to Carr, man. He did a great job with his mobility, 30 carries, 188 yards, 3 touchdowns. And then Larry Rose, our third string running back, he got some playing time this year, 103 yards rushing and 1 touchdown. Out wide, Darren Waller had another stellar season at tight end, man. 71 catches, 1,104 yards, 6 touchdowns. He's becoming a great target. He's showing why he's one of the best tight ends in the league right now. Shout out to our rookie, Chris Blythe, man. He caught 60 balls for 738 yards and 4 touchdowns. He's our speed threat. He could take the top off of all the defenses. If I could get his route running up a little bit, that's going to help him out in the long run. Tyrone Williams, he caught 53 balls for 934 yards, 11 touchdowns. He fell just short of a 1,000-yard season. T-Will, he had a solid year, man. I was very impressed. He was able to get some deep balls this year. He's definitely our underneath guy. We look for him on slants, out routes, stuff like that. Second-year wideout Hunter Renfrow, he caught 51 balls for 602 yards and 5 scores. Another great year for Hunter, man. He's a great slot receiver for us. And then Robert Foster, he caught 16 balls for 252 and 2 scores. He had a lot of drops this year, and it's going to cost him because I don't think we're going to bring him back. Now, this is what I was talking about with our offensive line. We gave up a lot of sacks, and at our tackle position, that is just not a good thing. Colton Miller, our left tackle, gave up 13 sacks. Trent Brown, our right tackle, gave up 12 sacks. Hudson gave up 9. Gabe Jackson gave up 6. And Joe Thuney gave up 3. Now, this concerns me right here, Trent Brown, because he is on a fat contract, guys. Like, when I say fat, this dude is making money. He's making $17 million next year and $18 million the following year. I'm looking to trade him and either move up in the draft or get some solid picks, but making that much money and giving up 12 sacks, nah, it can't happen. Plus, I got my eye on somebody at right tackle. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. On defense, Carl Joseph led the way with 113 tackles, 4 interceptions on the season for him, 2 sacks. He was all over the place for us, man. He has been a key part of our defense. and I think he might be sticking around for a little bit. We picked up A.J. Boye at the trade deadline. He finished with 99 tackles, 5 interceptions. LaMarcus Joyner, 98 tackles. And then our rookie linebacker, Terrell Conley, 94 tackles on the season, 15 TFLs, 2 sacks, and he had 4 interceptions. Jonathan Abram is getting better every year for us, 77 tackles, 5 interceptions on the season. And then Garyon Conley, our cornerback, 69 tackles, 2 interceptions on the year. In the QB pressure department, it just was non-existent this year. Our outside linebacker, Tahir Whitehead, led the way with 6 sacks. Joseph had 2 sacks. Conley had 2 sacks. And then everybody else had 2. Cleveland Farrell had 2 sacks. Maurice Hurst had 2 sacks. Max Crosby had 2 sacks. Joyner had 1. Marquell Lee had 1. And Jonathan Hankins had 1. So in all, our defensive line had 2, 4, 6, 7 sacks. And that's just unacceptable, man. 7 sacks, and our leading sack getter had 6. So we're definitely going to be looking to boost up this defensive line, bringing in somebody who can create pressure, because that's important, especially in the defense that we play. We need that upfront pressure, especially at the defensive end position. Turnover department, A.J. Boye and Jonathan Abram led the way with 5 interceptions. Joseph and Terrell Conley both had 4. Darren Waller had 3. LaMarcus Joyner, Garyon Conley, and Trayvon Mullen each had 2. Then Marquell Lee and Eric Harris had 1 interception on the year. We forced a lot of fumbles. Carl Joseph had 3. Terrell Conley had 3. Abram had 2. Boye had 1. LaMarcus and Max Crosby each had 1. And defensive touchdowns, Trayvon Mullen had 2. Joseph, Abram, Boye, and LaMarcus Joyner each had 1. In the kicking game, Daniel Carlson had another solid season, man. 24-27, 88%. His longest kick this year was 56 yards. The two of his misses were blocked field goals. That was just on my fault. I should have saw that coming. Should have held the meter a little bit longer. But he only missed 1 extra point. A far different cry from last season. That's why we're bringing him back next season as our kicker. All right, so we jump ahead, guys, and the Super Bowl matchup is set. The Buffalo Bills versus Seattle Seahawks. Wow. But it's time to take a look at the Pro Bowl rosters. Let's see if anybody from our squad made it. Wow. Rodney Hudson, our center, he made it. Our corner, A.J. Boye, he made it. Boye. Hey, shout out to Carl Joseph. He's a Pro Bowler this year. Daniel Carlson's a Pro Bowler this year. That's what's up, man. So what is that, 3? So 1, 2, 3, 4 Raiders made the Pro Bowl this year. So Andrew Luck is your NFL MVP. The Colts finished 8-8 on the season, so that's interesting. And your Coach of the Year is Cliff Kingsbury. He led the Cardinals to a 13-3 record. So let's jump to the AFC. Luck is your Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year goes to C.J. Mosley. Offensive Rookie of the Year goes to Jimmy Wilkins, the quarterback from the Dolphins. We played against him, and he had a great season. Shout out to Chris Blackman. He finished 2nd in voting. Our wide receiver. Defensive Rookie of the Year has to go to Terrell Conley. Great year for him, man. Congratulations to him. Oh, man. Conley finished 2nd in the best linebacker in the AFC behind C.J. Mosley. Jonathan Abram and Boye finished 2nd and 3rd behind Desmond King for best DB. Oh, Carl Joseph is on this list too. Best kicker goes to Daniel Carlson. So we got some upgrades to do. Shout out to T. Khan. He's got a point that he gets. So we're going to bump up this field general. Get him to an 82 overall. We get a +1 awareness, +1 block shed, +1 play rec, and +1 tackle. And he's a superstar, baby. Let's go. So here's a look at our picks going into the draft. We have a 3rd rounder, 2 4ths, 2 5ths, 4 6th-round picks, and 2 7th-round picks. I'm hoping to at least add a 2nd-round pick in some of these trades. maybe be able to trade back up into the first round. There's a couple of guys that I have my eye on late. For instance, where is he at? This right tackle right here, Michael Bennett. He's the 3rd round pick with 1st round talent. He's got A- pass block finesse, A- pass block, and A- impact block. If he falls to the 3rd round, I'm hoping, like I said, I'm hoping to get to the 2nd round. That way I can draft him in the 2nd round. But I got my eye on him. I also have my eye on Mike Jacobs, the left tackle from Arizona. At quarterback, I got an eye on our guy Phil Alston from Grambling State. Let's see, there was somebody else. The D tackle Dave Lewis from Virginia, I got my eye on him. Will Higgins, a running back, kind of reminds me of Jalen Richard. There's Sean Edwards out there from Grambling State. So there's a lot of guys out there that I've kind of got my eye on in the later rounds. Because we don't have a 1st round pick, I can't get any of these top guys like Josh Carey, Rob Bradford. Richard Maynard would be a great addition. Richard Paxson from Fresno. He's a great pass blocker. Then you got Andrew Foster, a cornerback, who's got great man coverage. Floyd Udmanson, another solid cornerback. So there's a lot of guys on the board right now. We just don't have the picks to pick them up. But I'm going to do a little scouting, and then we're going to jump ahead. Congratulations to the Buffalo Bills. They are your Super Bowl 55 champs, 28-21 over the Seahawks. But that doesn't matter. It's the offseason. It's time for us to get better, man. We're going to jump in. We got some contracts we need to negotiate here. Hayden Castle, I'm going to let him walk. He didn't do a good job for us this year. Brett Hundley, I'm going to let him walk. Marquell Lee, he wants way too much money. Hopefully we can pick him back up, through free agency. But $22 million over 4 years, and he's a 76. Sorry, bro, can't do it. Robert Foster, you got to go, my guy. Yeah, let's see. Does he accept it? Perfect. All right. We're going to give him another chance to return kicks for us. Larry Rose, I'm going to let him walk because that's just too much money for a 3rd string back. And the rest of these guys, they can bounce. So it is time to sign some free agents. We don't have any cap, really, man. We've got $14 million in cap room. But like I said, I want to ship some people out. So let's take a look at that. I don't know how to get rid of this last chance thing on my screen, so I apologize right now, guys. So first up, Trent Brown. So Trent Brown, a 5th round pick to the Giants for their 2nd round pick, the number 1 pick in the 2nd round. This has to get it done. That gets it done. All right, we're back in the 2nd round, guys. We just got rid of $14 million off, or $16 million off the books, too. And it's time to take a look and see who is out here. Trent Williams is the number 1 player on the board. Snacks Harrison, Brandon Brooks, Laramie Tunsil, Samson Ebukam, okay, Marlon Mack, James White, Justin Houston, Corey Davis, Leonard Fournette, Derrick Henry is here. Okay. What are the court? Phillip Rivers, Trubisky, Kirk Cousins, Blake Bortles. Ugh. That is an ugly, ugly quarterback class. So we're going to put LaMarcus Joyner on the trade block. He's 30. He's making $10 million a year. I feel like I can move either Abram or Joseph over the free safety, and that'll help out. Yes. Okay. Woo. So we send LaMarcus Joyner to the Seahawks for a 1st round pick at 31. So we're back in the game. We've got a 1st round pick, a 2nd round pick, and a lot of later round picks. So that's a good look for us. So now let's go in and let's get our left tackle. So we want Trent Williams. That's a 93-point offer, 96-point offer. So we want him for sure. Oh, and then there's Brandon Brooks too. Who is he? I don't even know who this is. He's 32 years old, 6'5", 335, 85 run, 88 pass. Yo, if we can pull him, and we're just stockpiling picks, man. That's how we're going to rebuild this team. There we go. All right, so we send Gabe Jackson to the Jaguars for a 3rd-round pick. We are stocking up on picks, guys, and I love it. So we were able to trade back up and get into the 1st round, traded up to get into the 2nd round. We've got 2 3s now, 2 4s, a 5, still have 4 6th-round picks and 2 7th-round picks. That's going to help us out a lot. Like I said, I've got my eye on a lot of young players in the draft, and it freed up a lot of cap room for us, too, to make a move to get Trent Williams and Brandon Brooks. All right, man. I think that's all we can do right now. All right, so those are our moves. We're going after Trent Williams at left tackle and Brandon Brooks at right guard. Let's hope we can land them. And we got Trent Williams, and we got Brandon Brooks. Our offensive line just got shored up, man. So now we can part ways with Colton Miller. I mean, look at this so far. Trent Williams is a 93 overall, Thuney at 85, Hudson a 92, Brooks is an 89, and then we could pick up a right tackle in the draft. Guys, we're looking good right now. So because we were able to pick up Trent Williams, Colton Miller became expendable, so we sent him to Tampa Bay for a 5th-round pick. Oh, guys, combine numbers are in. Our biggest need right now is that outside linebacker. We have no outside linebackers right now. Sean Wooden. He fits our archetype. 4'8", 3rd on a vert, 3rd on bench press, decent pursuit. He's a late round 4th rounder. Hunter Katani. He's a early 3rd rounder, 4'7". He's the number 1 bench press. I like him a lot. This dude had a 7'5" combine. Michael McBride from North Dakota State. He's a power back, 6'2", 233, B+ truck, B stiff arm, B carrying. He ran a 4.5 40, 26 on the bench, but he's an early 7th-round talent. Aaron Ridley, a 7.3 combine, A- break tackle, B+ trucking, B+ carrying. He's 5'10", 230, 4.49 40, 8 on a vert. Yo, this kid could be something special, man. The right tackle, that's what Michael Bennett. He moved up to a 1st-round pick. He's an early 1st-rounder now. Sheesh. He was projected mid-3rd rounder. He had the 3rd best 40 time at right tackle, 1st broad jump, and 1st on the bench press. Oh, my God. We have to get him. He will be a great bookend with Trent Williams. If we can't get him, then there's Clay Abbott, and he's just a beast too, man. Look at that. He, besides the 40, he finished 1st or 2nd and everything else. He's got B impact, B pass block, B lead block. These two are muskets. Ooh, this dude right here. Ellis Haynes, middle linebacker from Richmond, B tackle, B- catching, B- pursuit. He ran at 4.68 40. Not bad. Another middle linebacker here. This is Justin Kane. Tremaine Wall. He had a 6.2 combine grade. He fits our archetype. B tackle, B pursuit, C+ hit power. Another middle linebacker. This is Alfonso Murphy from Delaware, 6'3", 233. Ooh. Okay. 4.7 40. Number 1 in broad jump, number 1 in 3 cone, number 2 in the shuttle. B awareness, B tackle, B hit power. Late 2nd rounder. He might be somebody we can move to outside linebacker. And then we've got this guy, Another D tackle I found in undrafted. This is Paul Davidson from UCLA. Speed rusher, 6'3", 294. Hey, yo, might have found something. He has the second best 40 time in the D tackles, third best vert, first best in three cone and 20-yard shuttle. He's projected to go undrafted, but his talent is an early third rounder. We were able to get Trent Williams at left tackle, bolster up that offensive line, and then we were able to get Brandon Brooks at right guard to help that offensive line, man. It's been a good offseason so far. Now it's about to get even better. We're back in the first round. We've got a second-round pick and a host of later picks. So let's start this NFL draft, man. All right, so the Giants are on the clock, and with their first pick, they take Chad Terrell, C-Tizzle, wide receiver from Grambling State. The Steelers are on the clock now, and they take Rob Bradford, tight end from Grambling State. Solid pick right there. The Titans are up next at 11, and they take Josh Carey, the outside linebacker from Grambling State. In my opinion, the best player in this draft. Vikings are on the clock, and they go Richard Maynard, the defensive end from Grambling State. The Chiefs take Charlie Brooks. Oh, man. Running back from Grambling State. We're in trouble. We're going to have to see him twice a year, guys. The Bears are up next. They go John Nichols, another Grambling State player, cornerback. We had him on our board. We were hoping he would have fell to us. And they go Ron Bennett, the other corner from Grambling State. So both corners from Grambling State off the board already. And now the Raiders are on the clock. All right, so with our first pick at the bottom of the first round, we're going to go Michael Bennett, right tackle from USC. And we got a good pick, man. He's a 77 overall. He's ranked 8th in true talent. Only bad part is he's a normal dev, but that's okay, though. We might be able to work and get him up. His ratings, man, so much we can do here. He's a 75 overall at run block, 83 pass block, 94 strength. We got a good one here, guys. Our Raiders are back on the clock after that trade with the Giants. And we're taking it. We're going to go here. We're going to make our pick. All right. We're going to go here. This kid had probably one of the best scouting combines I've seen on this game. This is Braden Holly, the defensive tackle from Tennessee, 6'5", 300 pounds, power rusher. And welcome to the Raiders, my guy. And we got another good one, guys. Oh, and he's hidden. Oh, yes. Let's go. He's a 76 overall with hidden development. He was ranked 9th in true value, and we got him at 33. Yo, 88 strength, 77 block shed, 84 power move, 81 speed, 82 acceleration, 78 hit power. Yo, we just got a good one, fellas. Oh, man, the Jets took Phil. Oh. Dang it. That was going to be my next pick. You know what? Let's do that. We need outside linebacker help since we have none, man. So we're going to add Sean Wooden to the team. 6'1", 243 from Nebraska. Let's see what he's about. We reached big time. We could have waited to the 4th round to get him. 64 overall, normal dev. 78 speed, 79 acceleration, 80 pursuit. Tackling is not there. All right, so we're going to go DJ Clark, wide receiver from Grambling, 6 foot, 185, 23 years old, slot guy. He ran a 4.47, and he's a 64 overall with hidden dev. We reached for him. 90 speed, 87 acceleration, 76 catching. 73 catch of traffic. The short route needs some work, but I mean, yo, he's a developmental player. We can work with that. This is gonna be fun times here, guys. because we've got a lot of late round picks. We have 2 4s, 2 5s, 4 6, and 2 7s. So let's have some fun, man. All right. A lot of our guys are gone, man. We do need depth at strong safety. Defensive tackle we got already. I should have went Sean Edwards first, but he's still here. He's got second round talent. Aaron Ridley is somebody I'm keeping a close eye on. And then there's Paul Davidson. All right, let's get this strong safety help now with Chris Forwarda. I'm taking too many Grambling players. I'm going to go Ridley. We're going to go Aaron Ridley. He's a 65 overall. He's a good pick, ranked 102. 5'10", 230, normal dev. 91 speed, 90 acceleration, 90 agility, 82 break tackle. He's going to replace Larry Rose. I'm going to go for Warda here. 69 overall, normal dev, 6'1", 217 from Grambling. He was ranked 43. Okay. 90 speed, 76 zone, 70 tackles, 75 pursuit, 91 acceleration. Hit power is not really there, but that's okay. Fluff it. Let's go. I just feel like this guy is too good to pass up, man. He's got he was projected undrafted, but he's got late first round talent. Brian Houston from Arizona, 6'4", 304, right guard. And he's a good pick. That's what I thought. 70 overall, normal dev, 31 in true talent. And these are solid traits, man. 90 strength, 69 run block, 74 pass block. He's not going to start. He's going to sit this year, of course, but he can learn while he's sitting. And that's a good look, man. We're adding depth. I like that. That's what this draft is about, adding more depth. We're going to go Marvin Goff, D tackle from Grambling State. B block shed, B pursuit, B tackle. And he's a 67 overall, 75 in true talent. Normal dev, though. 82 strength, 76 block shed, 73 power move, 72 finesse, 75 tackle, 67 overall. Okay. And all my other Grambling guys are now off the board. Okay. So that's good. I couldn't pick them all. I'm going to go Paul Davidson from UCLA, another defensive tackle, because I'm thinking about shipping out one of the guys we have right now. So let's pick him up. He's undrafted, comes in as a 67 overall, good pick, 66th in true talent, normal development though. 83 strength, 70 block shed, 77 finesse move, 70 play rec, 77 speed, 83 acceleration. We're going to take one of these middle linebackers. This is Ellis Haynes, middle linebacker from Richmond. He's a field general, B tackle, B minus catching, B minus pursuit, 59 overall. Dang, man. Okay. How bad is it, though? 85 speed, 76 tackling. The block shed is awful. The hit power is awful. We have a few picks here, so I'm going to take a chance. This is Niles Watt, wide receiver from Alabama, 6'1", 202. He's a slot guy. Ran a 4.49. He's got a 6'2", I think it was, scouting combine. So let's see what he's all about. Oh, God, we reached bad. That's why he was still sitting here. Sheesh. He might have been the worst player in this draft. A 56 overall, 91 speed, 87 acceleration, 62 catching. Oh, that's awful. Brian McElroy, defensive end, Arkansas, 6'3", 252. Oh, hey-o. Okay, I see you, my guy. 60 overall, hidden development, 6'3", 252, 21 years old, speed rusher from Arkansas. 79 speed, 81 acceleration, 72 finesse, 66 tackle, 74 agility. He could be a work in progress, man. That hidden development has got me intrigued. It says Cooper Duffy from Southern Arkansas, 6'6", 221. He's projected to go undrafted, but we'll take a shot at him. 56 overall. Oh, we got to add a quarterback. 56 overall, 6'6", 221, 22 years old. Let's look at the traits. 89 throw power, 74 deep, 71 medium, 70 short. Oh, he's never going to see the field. We're going to take D'Angelo Woodson, the cornerback from North Carolina, B- man coverage. He is awful in zone and awful press. He ran a 4.42. Oh, let him be something, please. Okay, I can deal with that. 61 overall, good pick. He was 164 in true talent. We got him at 202. Great speed, 94 speed, 72 man, 91 acceleration, 85 agility, 83 jumping. Listen, man, if he keeps playing, we might be able to get that man coverage up, and he could be something for us down the road. What a draft for us, guys. I mean, we've got a lot of pieces that we needed. Our offensive line looks so much better. Starting off the draft, we were able to pick up Michael Bennett, the right tackle from USC. He's a 77 overall. Then we went and picked up Braden Holly, a D tackle from Tennessee, a 76 overall. And it kind of just took a dip off after that. Sean Wooden, a left outside linebacker from Nebraska. DJ Clark, wideout from Grambling. Aaron Ridley, another back for us from Arizona State. Then we picked up Christopher Warda from GSU. He's a 69 overall. Brian Houston, a right guard. He's going to be a great depth at that right guard position once Brooks decides to retire. Then we got Marvin Goff, defensive tackle from GSU. And we also picked up Paul Davidson, another D tackle. He's from UCLA. We got a middle linebacker, Ellis Haynes. He's a 59 overall. Niles Watt, we took a shot in the dark with him. He's a 56 overall. Brian McElroy, 60 overall defensive end from Arkansas. Cooper Duffy, a quarterback from South Arkansas. He's a 56 overall. And then we got D'Angelo Woodson, a corner. The last pick for us in the draft, he's a 61 overall corner. So we get our backup quarterback. We sent a third-round pick to the Bills for Tyree Jackson. All right, at right outside linebacker, this is Anthony Walker Jr., 6'1", 245, fourth-year pro from Northwestern. We got to add him, man. We need help. So let's take a look at the roster real quick. The offense looks amazing. Trent Williams at left tackle, Thuney at left guard, Hudson at center, Brooks at right guard, Bennett, our rookie, at right tackle. Then we got Darren Waller at tight end. DC still our quarterback for now. Josh Jacobs at running back. Rashard behind him. Tyrone Williams, Hunter Renfro, and Pringle. Then we got Chris Blythe, Wims, and Batson. I don't know who that is. That's right, I need a fullback. On defense, it's still kind of a work in progress, man. Crosby's going to get the start. Hurst, Holly, and then Cleveland Farrell. And we got Conley here, Walker, Tahir Whitehead is back. And we got Joseph and Abrams at safety. Bouye is back at corner with Worley and Mullen. And then Conley and Nelson on this side. Guys, it just got real interesting, man. So, as you know, we love speed, okay? The Raiders have always been known for speed, and we just got one of the fastest players in the league. He ran the fastest 40, I believe, at Scouting Combine history. John Ross was a free agent, y'all, and we just picked him up on a one-year deal. 97 speed, 95 acceleration, 94 agility, and 82 catching. Now, I'm not going to put him ahead of Renfro because Renfro is our slot guy, but as a number 4 receiver, Ross in the other slot, bro, nobody's going to be able to guard him. All right, guys, so that wraps it up for the offseason, and I think we got a whole lot better. We definitely needed to address offensive line, and that's what we did. We still have some issues at quarterback, I believe. Derek Carr dropped down to an 80 overall. So going into next season's draft and next season's offseason, we're definitely going to be looking to replace him. I believe our defensive line will be okay. We should be able to get more pressure. If not, there's going to be somebody in this year's draft that could do that for us. But you guys are going to have to wait and see that coming up here in a few weeks. But, I'm going to knock out these preseason games. There's going to be in one video for everybody so you guys can check it out. And then we're getting ready for week 1 when we take on the Titans. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the offseason, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're brand new. Don't forget to ring that bell. Join the Noti Squad. Hit those links down in my description. Follow your boy on Facebook, Twitter, and IG. And we'll talk in the preseason, man. Have a great day, guys. 2 fingers in the air. Peace.